never noticed that there was a something moving right down here in front of me. Might be birds. I never noticed there was a structure down in there. It's like a bunker. It's got power to it. Never really paid attention. Never really paid attention to this before. This, really draws your attention away. The beautiful view. No trespassing, private property strictly enforced. Blah, blah, blah. Interesting. I don't know what that is. Stormwater recharge area. There's another structure right there too. I don't know what it has to do with, but so we're the only ones out here. Love it. Very, very foggy day. The water is rushing into the cove. It's pretty shallow at the moment. Huge barge. Gulls are loud. It's pretty amazing to have this kind of place to yourself. See how far up the water comes. On the way back, this will be filled in, most likely. So this is where the mermaid report came from. Right in here. This is a popular port right back that way. Can't see it right now, but those lights are the dock pretty much. Ferries come and go all day, back and forth from Connecticut. Fishing boats, everything. Charter boats, all sorts of stuff. This is really slippery. So I'll be back, guys. Take some pictures. Good morning. We are out at Pirates Cove. Large marble, fairly clear. And some rocks in. There are these little vials, kind of like, we'll see if there's any places to kind of hang them up, maybe. Okay, sorry about that. Maybe over here. Something jumped out right there. So I just want to reiterate the person who reported this to me. I don't believe he was mistaken. I don't think it was like, look. See ya. So what I was gonna say is, I don't think it was anything like that, like a diving duck of any sort. Or there's like reddish seaweed, seals, whatever, you name it. I don't think it was a case of misidentification. I'm gonna try and get in the sand so it's less of a noisiness. Let's see, we got a heavy fog today. The water's coming in. You could see these rocks, how wet they are, all the way up to the tops. The water is definitely coming in. It's gonna raise up quite a bit. You know, I don't want to be able to recede in. I'll leave it out here. Hefty game trail. Looks like it was used by, see, it's odd because there's a fence up there across the whole top of this that keeps you from coming and going. So it's interesting to me that this is here. It's heavily used. I mean, heavily used. So maybe just one person went up it just to see what it was like, get a good view from up there. Who knows? Just bells coming from that way. Sounds like somebody's drumming on like using a singing bowl or a steel drum or something. Yeah, so what I was thinking was maybe it was on the other side of it and it was a boat, dinging, but I don't know. My intuition's saying that it's coming from on the land. It takes a hell of a long time to get over there. This might not look like much, but walking this and then all the way around there, it's quite a bit. Quite a bit. Not many people know about this from the land side of things. It's interesting. All that white birch ripped up. Still some snow. Possibly a big impression right there. Right there. Maybe right there too. Like where... Really hard to say. Being that humans walk so close, I can't say that that wouldn't, I just can't say. I'd have to really vibe it out and see if I got an answer. But I don't think that it's worth the time. If it was like a clear, huge bear footprint, I would take the time. Look at the top shelf. Maybe you guys could see the fog from... So I think what that is maybe is it's a buoy. That thing, it's probably a buoy. Oh wow, that actually kind of matches. That wasn't intentional. It's pretty cool. Whoa, Canadian geese. They're flying so closely together. It's Pretty cool. I gotta land soon. So, again, there's some really big impressions here. But I don't know why. I don't know why somebody would want to step up here. Now again, sand is like, that's really hard. The sand is really hard. It might not have been when whoever stepped there. So while these look huge, it could be because of the incline. When you step on a slant, it gives you like a slide. But as far as the length there, I mean, that one's huge. Look at that one. The heel going into the front of the foot. It's kind of a small heel. I can dig it. Oh man, somebody's glasses. That's rough. Oh man, they're pretty beat up. Lenses are gone. It's a male mallard. He's going after the two females pretty hard. So must be mating season. Not really sure. I don't know if they have mating seasons or not. But he keeps standing up and flapping his wings. They're all kind of hanging out here at this part, which is interesting. Right here it's pretty much the catty corner. I don't know if that's a security issue, right? Because like it's got to be the most shallow portion. You know what I mean? As the water comes in, that has to be the most shallow part. I don't think I'm going to go all the way around today. I'm not really too sure. I might just take some time down here where these guys are. I want to get my boots off. This is the sandy area. I mean, it was either gonna be here or up there on the dunes, depending. I want to get my boots off, do some grounding. This is nice stuff right here. Really good stuff. You can see how much fresher my prints are. There's nobody else out here. Not today, not yet. I didn't really think to bring snacks for these guys. They're fishing for something. I really don't know what that is. This poor fella didn't stand a chance coming up this far. So I brought him back down to the water. That horseshoe crab. It'll sustain a lot more aquatic life. I think up that far, I don't know if it would have made it back into the water. You could see how peaceful it is out here. And now that we're on this edge of the cove, we could see quite a bit, you know, coming in. But look at the fog rolling in now. We can't see that other shore. Just barely. Those bluffs, those huge bluffs, I mean, they might as well be invisible. And they're only, a few hundred yards away. Quarter mile, give or take. If something like a mermaid wanted to come in here right now, it could go anywhere right now and be completely unseen. A seasoned boat captain who just stares out at the water all day, every day, especially when they're coming into port. I mean, they're like, their senses are peaked because they have to be. It's not like they're out in the open ocean and they have that ability to daze off or get a little laxed. They have to be completely, fully attentive when coming into a busy port. It wasn't busy at the time, obviously, but I don't know if it's obviously. I know this isn't the first time. I don't want to take for granted and assume that you've seen the other videos or live streams that we've done about this, so I'm just reiterating over again. Beautiful. I just love it. I love it. All this soon is going to be all this beauty right here, all these gorgeous rocks, everything. Look at the way look at that. These oysters were just locked onto those rocks. Something came by and peeled them off. Boom, boom, boom. Whether it was a gull, maybe it was these geese, I don't know. The ducks, it could have been crabs. So many different things. So much happens under that water. This mallard is diving quite a bit more than I'd expect. I mean, he is, for a mallard, he's going under for a while. Boom. Just came back up. I can't even find him. There he is. Everything looks the same. Just to give you an idea. It's such a short range of vision. Oh. I think it's a mourning dove. It almost sounded like an owl. Oh, it's actually a female mallard that's doing that. Maybe it's both. I could have sworn it was the male before. But just look at that. So we have 100 yards behind us is visible, and then you just go a little bit further. That's it. Just disappears. It's crazy, right? Oops. Really slippery. I've been very lucky to have these boots laced up today. On these rocks here, they're very, very, very slippery. Oh, that's probably a ferry. So again, this just goes to show kind of what I was just talking about. You have to be on point coming into an area like this, and especially today with that fog. This is a heavy fog. Seagull coming by. Hope you guys enjoyed a little outing. I'm trying to bring everyone along for as much of it as I possibly can. I'm working through a lot of pain right now. Physical. I got a good feeling a doctor's gonna tell me I need to lay up shortly, so I just back braced it up and just doing the best I can. Look at the coloration. So amazing. It's interesting to me. It looks like somebody managed to get a bike in here. There's 2 lines there, 2 lines there. They don't look very well. Even if it was fat tire bikes, I don't know if they would make fat, wide lines. Yeah, so normally you could see that ferry. You could see that ferry coming in because this is wide open. That's a mourning dove. It's a loud one. Sound does carry it. That's for sure. It's amazing to me that the water has been, it's been up pretty high, the levels. Leave another one of these. Could hear it. Yeah, I could hear the engine rumbling. That's how quiet it is out here. I know a lot of you guys, when I come here, really have a big love for the color rocks. That's driftwood. Pretty cool. I mean, there is a really cool array colored rocks with a pen on the ground. That's interesting. Looks like a ball up there. Just look at the pink. I don't know if the color even will pick up. Not really. That's the way I'm looking at it. I mean, these colors are just gorgeous. It makes you just want to take everyone home. And because of the sand, they have such like smooth textures to them. They're very, very just beautifully pristine. Well-rounded. Soft edges. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Oh, see, now these ducks are paired up. My mind is blown on how dense this fog is today. I know I've repeated it a few times, but that ferry is really blaring, letting people know it's coming. If I was a small boat, I would not venture out today unless I had to. Look at that one. Almost looks like graffiti. Look at that one, huh? Looks like a face on it. That is cool. Looks like a ghost. Oh, there's way more involved here. I don't know why this one's got so many holes in it, but anyway, the way it was facing up was pretty funny. Looks like a big nose, like a pig nose maybe. It's actually part of a cup. So what you want to do with that is when there's a little bit of sharp edges left in it, you want to try and get it off the beaten path. Just, God forbid, there's some kids digging, whatever, they don't get hurt if they randomly select that area. So obviously it's already there, it's not like you created a problem, but if you can get it off the beaten path and then bury it a little, the sand will do the rest of the work. This is actually a jellyfish. I believe it's... Oh, never mind. Never mind. I thought it was a flattened jellyfish, but it's not. That's the loudspeaker from the ferry. So, I tell you, we're the only ones out here. There's like no ambient noise today. Nothing. Again, we have a sad situation. This is very, very common. These guys will make it up here and not make it back out. And not make it back down. Okay. So there's a little trail right there. But I think I'm gonna take that one there. I will see you guys when I get up there, because it's gonna take a little minute to adjust. Get up to the top and so on and so forth. So I'll see you shortly. I'm gonna fix my back brace and I'll see you in to you guys it'll feel like this.